Okay, let's work on the question 6 here. We want to determine whether the ordered pair is a solution of the given equation. So here we are given two things. One is ordered pair, which is negative 4, 4. Another is an equation y equals x plus 8. When you plug in this pair of numbers into the equation, if make the equation true, then this ordered pair will be called the solution of this equation. Look here. If we plug in the first one, negative 4 is x. Always remember. So then when you plug in negative 4 here, 4 plus 8, you do get the value y is 4. So in this case, the ordered pair, negative 4 and the positive 4, you want to make this choice, is the solution of this equation. Okay, what does it mean really? First of all, we know negative 4, 4 on the xy coordinate plane, it stands a point. That's right here. You see, 4 is here. 4 is negative 4. Negative 4 is here. And then 4 is here. Okay, so this point, negative 4, 4, is on the second quadrant. Okay, so we know this is a point. Y equals x plus 8. When x choose different values, y choose different values. I here did some. You may do something more you like. For example, when you input value 1 here, and then 1 plus 8, you get 9. So you know 9 is here, x is 1, y is 9. And you may also input any values you like. I input here 0 here. 0 plus 8, I got 8. So here then you have a 0, 8. That will be this red point. And then you may do another value. I chose negative 1. And then negative 1 you plug in here plus 8, you have a 7. So then you may do 7. You can put as many points as you like. Actually, you can see this looks like on a line, right? For example, right here, you may do, how about x is negative 5? If it's 9, it sounds like it should be right here. When you plug in negative 5 here, 5 negative plus 8, you got 3. So it should be somewhere here. You see the point here. So you do negative 5 plus 8, you have a 3. So then, mathematically, when you input y equals x plus 8, you do have a line right here. See that? So that's why we call this equation is linear equation, because the graph of this equation is a line. And where was our point? 4, negative 4. 4, negative 4, you may put right here. Negative 4, 4. Negative 4, 4. See here, negative 4, 4. X, you put here. y is always the second one. So you put -4, 4. You see the one right here. You click on that, it shows up -4, 4. Okay. So this basically gives us some knowledge for question 6, which is very rich knowledge. This line, this equation y equals x plus 8, the graph is a line. And if this pair of numbers is the solution, then this point should be underlined, -4, 4. If this pair of the numbers is not the solution, then it will not be on the line of this equation. For example, if you are given a pair of numbers like -4, 5, let me put -4, 5. If you put right here, we know we plug in -4 plus 8, we should get 4. But if you are given -4, 5, it will not be the solution, and it will not be underlined. -4 is here, 5 is here, so should be this point, which is not underlined. You see here, right? So this point is not underlined. Okay? Okay, let's basically conclude question 6. Let's do 7. Determine whether the ordered pair is a solution of the given equation. Again, in this case, you plug in 2 into x. So you have 2 plus 4, which is +6, not -6. So you want to choose no. So in this case here, you may do mathematically. Let me write here. So you will do given, let me separate that. That will be when you are given this equation, when you plug in 2 here, if you have a 2 plus 4, you will get +6. But here is negative, so you want to choose no. Okay, in this case. Again, you may do this decimal, input this equation, and if you find this point is not on the line, so it will not be the solution, will not be the solution. Only the points on the line will be the solution. So let me erase all the things I input here. So I may do this one. So you see here y equals x plus 4, that's this line. Okay, and then you know 2 is here, -6 is here. So the point is here. It should be 2 and then 6. But here is negative, so it goes here. Here, 2, -6. See that? Okay, so this point is not on the line, then it will not be the solution for this equation. Okay, and here we already checked. Algebraically, you see you plug in 2 plus 4, you get positive, not negative. So in this case, our choice is that the ordered pair is not the solution of the given equation. You should choose no. Okay, good. Keep going. Now here we want to find a solution to the equation using the value given for x. So you are given -3, you want to find out value for y. So let's calculate that. Here I want to do is question 8. So let's work on that. Question 8. Question 8, you are given the equation which is y equals -6 plus 1. You input -3 here. And you know that will be -6 times -3 and then plus 1. Negative comes to be positive, so you have a positive 18 plus 1, which gives you 19. Here is the value for x, and here is the value you get for y. So then you want to have as x is -3, y is 19. So which one is your choice? Number 3. Okay. And then you may use decimal one more time to confirm. If it's the solution, then it should be on the line. So you may do y equals -6x plus 1. And then you may check the third pair, which is -3 and then 19. 19 you cannot see here, but you can what? Zoom out. You see it right here. Right here. -3, 19. That's the one. So this point is indeed on the line. So that will be our solution, the third pair. Okay? Now, question 9. What are we going to do with that? Graph the linear equation in 2 variables. You know, in order to graph, you only need 2 points. Since you have a decimal, this website, you can directly plug in. But first, if we want to do this one, you may choose, you know, if you are given 2 points, let me write here. If 2 points are given, then we can draw a line, right? For example, if you are given this point and this point, you know the line will be like that. If you are given this point and this point, you know the line will be like this. Okay? So how to find out the 2 points? That's what we did before. We are given y equals -5x. We can choose any 2 points. Let's first input easy one. X is 0. What do we get? We have a 0, then -5 times 0 is 0. So then this value is 0. So when x choose 0, this x is 0, we do have a y is 0. So then 0, 0 will be on the line. Okay? You may choose another one you like. You may choose, hey, I like 1. 1 is much easier. Okay? So if here you have a -5 here, you plug in 1 here, fine with me. You can plug in 2. You can plug in 3, whatever you like. Let me use times 1 here. This is the value. X is 1, plug in here, you get y is -5, because 1 times -5 is 5. This will be y. Okay? So then you will have a x value is 1, y value is -5. You know those 2 points. This is 1 point. This is another point. Then you may draw a line. Erase those 2 we did before. So then you see, by using decimal, you may do here 1 point, and we move further. So you have a 0, 0. That's 1 point right here. That's the first point. Second point is right here. That's one -5. 0, 0 is already here. And then the second point, you may do round bracket, 1 -5. Okay? And then you know y is here in the middle, -5 is, y is here, right? On the right hand side. -5 is here, is already showed up, blue point. So then you connect that, you'll get a line. The line roughly it goes in from the up down. Once you input equation, what was our equation? Y equals -5x. If you write here, it will give you a line right here. Try that. Y equals -5x. If you didn't put x, that's y equals -5. That's not correct. You have to put x, and you see that will be a line. Okay? So decimal is very helpful. So then which one is our choice? Compare. This one is not. This one goes from the left to the right, and it goes from the lower to the higher. This one will be. This one is not too flat. This one is a wrong direction. Okay? So the second one right here. Makes sense. Question 10. Graph the linear equation in 2 variables. By the way, here you know this is -5. So the graph, it goes down from the left to the right. We call later on, you will see the graph goes lower and lower. It's decreasing. And here, question 10, you can do the same thing, input values. Let's do this step by step. Okay. So I will put question number right here. Question 10. Y equals 3x plus 6. You may say, I always like 0 because when I plug in 0 here, I'm good. So I know 3 times 0 plus 6 is 0 plus 6, which is 6. And we know this is our y. Okay? So here was our x. So there I have a 0, 6, 1 point, which is another one you like to input. I always ask my students in class, you may say, hey, I just like 0, 1. 1 is easier. You may choose 2 if you like. This time, when you plug in 1, 1 times 3 is 3, you plug in 6, plus 6, you should get a 1, 9. How about 2 here? If you do 2 times 3 times 2 plus 6, 3 times 2 is 6. So you have 6 plus 6, you have a 12. That's our y. And here you plug in x is 2, so you have a 2, 12. Again, when you plug in 1 here, you have a 1, 9. So let's later check. 1, 9. You plug in again 1 here, 1 times 3. 3 plus 6, you get 9. So let's first, this was the second point. This was the first point. This is our checkpoint. Okay? So let's do that. I want to input all those values here. Eliminate the things we did here. First point, 0, 6. 0, 6. You hit the enter. It shows up with this point already on the x and the y axis. The second point is 2, 12. So you may do 2, 12. That's the black point. And then you may draw the graph. That's y equals 3x plus 6. So y equals 3x plus 6. You see, then this line shows up, and which goes through those 2 points. And then the checkpoint is 1, 9. Here is our 1 in the middle, between 0 and 1. Yeah, between 0 and 2. Yeah, this was 2. And 9 is about here. So if you do the point 1, 9, that one shows up. Okay, so there's the graph, and which one matches? Does this one matches? Yeah, this one sounds right. You see, here was our 0, 6, and here is 0, 6. How about this point? Negative 2, 0. Negative 2, 0. Okay, and this one is not right. This one is too far away. And this one is not 0, 6. You see, this is 0, negative 6. So the first one is our choice. This is okay. All right. I'll see you next time.